Talk to me about the mentality, the excitement, kind of just everything that came in, helps you get here today.
Our focus this season was to build, was just to progress every race, have our best race every race this season, and to progressively get better all season. And then the last week we've just been focusing on gratitude and trusting in the work we put in, trusting in each other, and trusting in God.
Obviously, you guys are warming up during the women's race, but you get the news that they win. Does that just amp you up, fire you up to go out there and hit the sweep?
Last year it was a little discouraging during their finish, but this year the vibes were so much better during the warm-up. We were kind of celebrating, smiling, and having fun, and it helped so much. And his wife is on the team, so yeah.
What does it mean for the program to swing both men's and women's cycles?
I think it's been 20 years since that happened, and we knew we both had super good teams. We both came in ranked number one, but it's kind of hard to come in with the target on your back. It's hard to perform on the day, but seeing the women win, it kind of felt like nothing could go wrong. That we just had to do our part. We had some things go wrong in the race, but we knew that we had 7 strong guys, not 5, not 4, not 6, and we pulled through, and the women pulled through, and it was just a magical day.
Talking about the race itself, right? Like that pack was it was big, obviously, and it was tight in the early parts of the race. It broke apart. Obviously, the leaders took off. Talk to me about what's going through your guys' head and making sure you're executing, putting yourself in the right spot.
Yeah, we got out super well. Probably the best we've gotten out in years. We were all up there in the top 10, top 20 through almost 5K. And it was pretty slow and controlled through 4 or 5K. And then a hard move was made. And some of the guys followed it. And then it was pretty strung out from there. And we had a big lead because we got out so well. And it was kind of just hanging on to our spots after that. And we knew how big of a lead we had. We had a whiteboard up there. Our coach had a whiteboard, and I said plus 65 points at one point. And it was the lead was getting smaller, and I could see that, so I was just like, hold on to as many points as I can, because we were hanging on there.
In an NCAA field, not many of us get the privilege to run in a race like that, but how is it trying to find your teammates, like know where your guys are, like especially when the pack is so big in the early parts of the race?
Yeah, I think that's our main goal at coming into every race is fighting each other and running together. I think running with the boys can help so much. When you're in pain, just seeing your teammates next to you is so helpful. And that's like all we talked about, was just finding each other, making sure we had something to run on. And I think our box we had a pretty open box, and it helped us all kind of just be together basically the whole time, like right from the gun, which is so nice.
How much of this momentum has carried over from the Big 12 Conference Championship? I feel like that was really a turning point in your season, and it really just kind of carried you guys through the rest of the year.
Yeah, like we said before, we were trying to focus on each race being our best race up to that point, and when we came to conference, we were hoping to have a good race, to compete with Oklahoma State, but we didn't think we'd get a win, and when we won, we knew we had a real shot, because we knew Nationals was going to be the best race of the season, because we were just building. And so we started to get excited. We started to see that if we could just maintain and keep the build going, if we could just keep those minimal gains, we'd have a real good chance at taking it home.
Awesome. Last question.
Before the race, when your team huddled with Coach Ed Eyestone, what were his parting words to you and final bits of advice?
Yeah, I think he just he trusted us. Not much was said. We just knew that we had to focus on gratitude. That's all he said. Focus on our brothers.
Awesome. Thank you all.